We're all backed up. Oh, let's see. It's not rerouting, which is interesting. So maybe traffic is going. I really want to go that way. So far, we're midway through. We got to our destination, no problem. Uh, and not that it has been an issue with the last couple of versions, but sometimes it was just still hit and miss. So nailed this first part out the gate. I have not had to intervene. I have not had to accelerate. In fact, as you saw, I didn't even like end the route um, in order to prevent it from trying to find a parking spot. So I tried to let it do its thing there. I guess technically, I disengaged just to change the route, but I'm not counting that as a disengagement. So we're slowing here for pedestrians, folks hovering around the road. Okay, that was fine. Guy was pretty close to the edge. So I did disengage just to have it reroute. Okay, good. So it saw that that car was making a left, I think, and we went. I don't think you could see that off camera, but we had a car to our left that was signal was on making a left, and we've got our next unprotected left here. Good. A little slow, but this is totally a fine speed. And everything. Go ahead and expand the view. I think we're clear, so it should go if it needs to. Yep. Perfect. So as much as I wanted to accomplish my loop, I realized that traffic was backed up way too far on the bridge. I decided to reroute to the other end of town and take a little bit longer way to get there. So I re-engage and continue with the route here. Two shout outs for you guys. Thank you so much for Christian W and M de Palm 6666 for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Interesting here, we are going to have actually a crosswalk fully blocked up, and it changes to a blinking red. Probably just going to clear from a blinking red once we actually get to the intersection where we would need to stop, then move forward. So it'll probably just go away and we won't be able to test that. But I have also seen that be an issue. That Dodge rolling coal on this Corolla who has his window down. And jokes on any coal rollers for me. I got my HEPA filter installed. I've got bioweapon defense mode. That is going to keep my cabin nice and clean should anybody try to lay some smoke on me. And it's going to cost them $1.50 to do so. So they can roll coal on my car all you want. I generally drive, even with FSD, with my hand on the wheel. And this is the first time, for whatever reason, I've just not even been thinking about not having my hand on the wheel. So it's that I feel that confident already, which is crazy. And there's a quick tip. If you didn't know, I see a lot of people saying, I want to see all the different routes. And I learned this fairly recently. You just tap here. And if there's an alternate route, see, I've got an alternate route here. I can tap on that instead. 13 minutes, 11 minutes. I can tap on that in order to change the route. So if you want to browse additional routes, tap here and then tap on the new route. It's that simple. Okay, so slowing here. That's pretty slow. We got a guy barreling behind us coming off the highway. That was kind of what I was worried about, but he slowed down. We sped up. That was good. So he was barreling at me off that exit we just took. And we should wait here. We got one, and we should go. Yes. Stay on the outside lane. Oh my gosh, buttery smooth. That is fantastic. Like that, it usually would make that no problem, and a nice get up and go right here where we're up to 45. Very good. This truck behind me is probably going to pass because he thinks, he's driving a truck and I'm in a Tesla. Let's see if that happens. Um, that was awesome. That was a perfect roundabout. Very smooth. I couldn't have done it a whole lot better myself. If I did have to nitpick even just slightly, it was, and I've seen this in other videos where it does kind of cross into that left lane just a little bit, but there wasn't any cars next to me, so it wasn't unsafe. And again, I've got no interventions, no takeovers. This is a perfect drive. The only interventions were for me changing routes. That's it. So here's another small issue. Once in a while, it will try and get into this left lane. Hopefully it doesn't. Good. Perfect. That's like the left lane to nowhere. Left turn lane. It has gotten in it a couple of times. So being on a new version wasn't quite sure. So it was really good that that didn't jump over there. This is what like V1 of FSD should have been. Like I was happy to be able to test it from the beginning and like just, experience the technology as emerging. That has been very cool. I am very appreciative of that experience, even with its quirks and its irritating, frustrating moments, its uncomfortableness, etc. That's that's part of it, I guess. But this is what this is what it should be. This should have been. This is what that V1, that first version I got, should have been. Okay, so pretty early jump into here. That was a little bit earlier than I would have gotten into this lane, but it will work. Okay, so I've seen some overconfidence sometimes making lefts in front of vehicles. So far, it's being nice and patient. And totally go after this car. So, give me here. Smooth left turn. Awesome. So, that will do it for the end of this crazy loop. I'm going to have to do this whole loop over again. So this is end up just going to be first thoughts video, and of course, blown away. No interventions, no takeovers, buttery smooth. This is what FSD should be 100%. We are here, Tesla AI team. You guys have freaking done it. Like we can all taste it now. Like Robotaxi is close. Um and this obviously hasn't been perfect for everybody, so but the great thing is it seems like we'll be able to easily take care of all of that. So that's going to do it for this particular video. Thanks again to everybody for watching. Hopefully you found this informational and different than other folks. That's, I guess, the game I have to unfortunately play when I am late, when I get into a late wave, but there it is. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. Now, Tesla, bye.